Thanks, everybody. Thank you very much. And thank you to Arbor for having me along for the piano extravaganza. And yes, I'm kicking it off. The extravaganza. Yes, my name's Richard. I play in a few bands, Gumbo Yaya, the Harmonics, and the Boogeymen I'm currently in at the moment. So what I'm going to do tonight is actually just tell you a little bit of my story about how I ended up to be invited to play along here tonight. I'm one of four brothers, the famous McDonald brothers from Blackwood, and we all learnt piano from our grandmother, my mother's mother, and so I started piano at the age of 6, and then I turned 66 earlier this year, so I've been sitting at the Black and Whites for 60 years. Thank you. What a fantastic gift to, well, it was my mum and my grandmother, and what a fantastic gift to open up for a young child. Here I am playing piano 60 years later. So I went off to piano lessons and I went through the AMEB program, which was the Australian Music Examinations Board, and so my background is classical. So that's where I'm going to start. I wonder if anybody's ever played any classical music at an Arbor event. And please don't throw anything. So I'm just going to be sort of doing excerpts from songs that have influenced my development. Thank you very much. Just a short expert. Anybody recognise that one? Yes, that's the Blues by Beethoven. I reckon it sounds like a blues, doesn't it? Oh, I got the blues. Anyway, that's... Oh yeah! Now we've reached that time in my life when I was about 16, and two things happened to me in that year. I discovered girls and rock and roll, and things changed. My grandmother wasn't very happy. Anyway, my older brother, he had already gone to the dark side, according to Melvie, my grandmother, and he was playing bass. So not only had he gone to the dark side, he'd gone to the very dark side. He was playing bass with a bunch of his uni mates in a church hall on a Sunday afternoon, and I went along to the rehearsal. I would have been 16, I reckon. Anyway, I was listening to the music, and then they took a break. The drummer, Steve Walker, got up, walked over to the piano in the corner of the church hall, and he played this. Now, so we're having a little quiz. Anybody identify that song? All right. Of course, what about the... does anybody recognise that one? Did anybody recognise that one? Come on, admit it. Somebody here must know what that is. Mozart, very good. Okay. So we've got to the letter. Now that changed my life that day when I heard that song, and I started exploring other music, sort of music of the day, rock music and stuff like that. And one tune that particularly caught my ear was I was first introduced to a 12-bar. There was a show on the ABC called GTK, and it was on at 6:30 of a night, 10 minutes, and then Bellbird came on. And then there was an Australian band that used to come on, and I used to look forward to their performance because they played this one. Anybody like to have a guess straight away? Oh, very good. And this is the first tune I think that I actually worked it out and worked out the solo by ear, and like I say, it was the first 12-bar. Okay, thanks. I think you've got a full quote. You've got all the songs so far. This next one's a little bit more obscure. But this came around that time. All these tunes that I'll be playing, it came sort of from that early 70s period. And this one, I didn't actually learn the whole song. All I learnt was the piano solo in the middle. And it goes like this. And I might play it twice because it's great fun to play. I might play it twice because I might fuck it up the first time. That's just a little snippet. Anybody like to have a crack at that one? Oh, but no, it sounds a bit like it, doesn't it? It does sound a bit like it. It's actually Steve Winwood, and there was a Traffic album called John Barleycorn, and it was a song called Empty Pages. I don't know how the rest of the song goes, but I learnt that solo, and I play like that. As I was sort of preparing this, I thought, crikey, that sounds like me. But Steve Winwood, fantastic. Okay, now this next one, this came out in 1971, and would have captured the ear of many a piano player, I think, along the way, or keyboard player along the way. I hope I can get my rundown going. That one's fairly self-explanatory. That introduced us piano players to the Dorian mode. I can see I'm sort of running out of time here, but I've got a couple. Check this one out. This is great. Just a short version there. Did we start at 7:30? How long have I got? I've got one more. Anybody like to identify that one? Layla, right, the second half. The second half of Layla. What a great piece of music. Okay, I'm going to finish up my little stint. Actually, I've got a couple of... I'm going to take the opportunity to plug this show. So that's feeling all right there, Joe Cocker, and of which I'm involved in 2 Cocker shows coming up next month. One's at the Nord on the 19th. Oh, am I allowed to mention venues? That's the Mad Dogs, and there's 2 shows coming up anyway, so look out for those. So I'd like to finish up with this. Bloody well right, you got the bloody right to say. Right, you're bloody well right, you got the bloody right to say. Yeah, yeah, you're bloody well right, you got the bloody right to say. Ah, ha, you're bloody well right, you got the bloody right to say. You're bloody well right, you got the bloody right to say. Right, you're bloody well right, you got the bloody right to say. Yeah, yeah, you're bloody well right, you got the bloody right to say. Ha ha, you're bloody well right, you got the bloody right to say. Oh, that one. Thank you very much, folks. That's my time, my solo time done. Thank you. Thanks for joining in. I'd like to introduce you now to our next solo performer, Evan Wetter. Please give him a big hand. From Lazy Eye and also the organiser of tonight's piano extravaganza. So give him a warm welcome. Thanks, and thank you.
How about that, huh? That was so cool. Yeah. That's great. Yeah, I learnt about classical music too when I was young. I learnt from people like Eric Clapton and the Rolling Stones, and they taught me about classical music. They said, yeah, you've got to check out classical music, like Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf. But no, it's really cool. I did have a similar experience learning piano, and it was so nice hearing Paul and just the control and the touch he had there in that classical stuff. That was beautiful, man. Thank you. I really enjoyed that. Richard, yeah. So much a man can do. I'm only a man, there's only so much a man can do. I'll do anything to keep him from loving you. Ooh, you're asking too much when you tell me what you want me to. Oh Lord, you're asking too much. Tell me what you want me to. I'll do anything to keep him from loving you. A man can do. I'll do anything to keep him from loving you. While you count to 10, if it make you happy, do it over again. Jump in the air, what you want me to do? I just can't keep from loving you, oh baby. Anything you want me to, I'll do anything I really appreciate being up here with all these musicians, actually, because I guess I've always just considered myself to be more of a songwriter and a singer that loves the blues, and that's the language that I speak. So if it's okay with you guys, I'm just going to play some of my songs for you. And this is a song I wrote about 20 years ago, actually. I was in grade 2. I can't tell you what the music teacher... Man, no, actually, I had this... Because I was a fairly exuberant kind of child, as you may imagine, and I usually tried my best to be good, but this one time, Miss Both, right? I can say that because it's been longer than 7 years or whatever, but Miss Both, there was these 2 little girls right behind me, and they were like giggling, and she comes up and just bang, right on the side of my head, man, and my ears are ringing, and I'm like, whoa, and my tears are forming in my eyes. I'm trying not to cry because, like, everywhere is there, but see, that's the blues. All right, right there. I've been out walking in the rain. I guess some things stay the same. I'm so tired of wondering, when will I catch that old train out here? Lord, I'm a long way from home, but I know deep down, Lord, that's where I'm from. Where I belong. Thank you. I wonder if I might be able to get a couple of the other guys up now to just help me out a little with this next one. Is Dennis out there? Is Dennis there? If we could get Dennis to come up here and ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Kapridis to play some upright bass. And one of my favorite piano players and organists and singers. Let me introduce Mr. Jesse Dean Freeman. Treat your love alright. Hold 'em at night while the moon's shining bright, till you wake in the good morning light. And take her from me everything, it will be alright. Somebody, treat your love alright. Make 'em feel good like a good lover, pleasing and a squeezing on tight. And take it from me everything, it will be alright. Come on, Jesse, come on out. Show y'all. Well, if you don't believe the words I'm showing to you, well, if you don't believe, you should show your lover how you feel. You better believe somebody out there that will shining bright till you wake in the good morning light. And take it from me, everything it will be. Tag it up now. New to you, baby, everything it would be. And take it from me, everything it will be alright.
Was that something I said? I didn't say anything. It's all right. I still got one friend. I hadn't thought of anything at all to what I was going to play tonight, so and I still haven't. But talking about early ways that we got into playing music reminded me of the first actual song that I learned how to play, besides Twinkle Twinkle and that, the classics, was this one, which was when I was about 8 or 10 or something. I got into Jack Dupree. My dad had one blues piano record, and it was Jack Dupree, and so I learned how to play this. I couldn't sing it, but I could play this. Well, it's been a long time, I forgot. Tried to help that poor fool. Thank you. Thank you very much. I played that song in my, I think it was year 3 or something, assembly at school. Yeah. And yeah, I didn't sing it, but Jack Dupree. And then a long time later, I wanted to start a band in high school, and I couldn't afford a keyboard, so I bought a guitar. I bought a Hondo guitar, if anyone remembers those. No, it's good. It's good that you don't remember those. It was a Hondo made in India, actually, and an Onyx amp. It was $100 for the pair. And so I learnt the guitar, and we played, guitar blues band. But every song I would hear Mighty Waters or Howlin' Wolf or even Chuck Berry, I'd look on the back of the album cover and it would say Otis Spann was on the piano, So that got me back into playing the piano. So I was going to go somewhere with that, but I forgot. But I'll do an Otis Spann song, and that's a segue. That's probably where I was going, actually, to tell you the truth. Anyway. Thank you. Thank you very much. I bought a 73 key piano to save, weight, space in the car and all that. But sometimes I forget there's a couple of extra ones there. This is a Ray Charles song, because you can't really, you get into blues piano and then you you hear Ray Charles and the songs are just so good. You can't not be a Ray Charles fan. I'm just trying to remember how it goes. I haven't done a solo piano gig for 20-something years. So, thank you. But I keep thinking, oh, how does this one start with the band comes in or the... But I start. I'm waiting for me. Hang on. If I would just stop talking for a second. My dear sweetheart, I'm writing you just a few lines to tell you that I'm blue, oh babe. My baby, funny, but I still love you. You went away, didn't say goodbye, but I still love you. Lord, I wonder why, oh babe. My baby, funny, but I still love you. I don't know who is right or who is wrong. All I know is that I'm so tired, so tired of sleeping alone. So if you care like I care, catch the first streamline, bring yourself back here, oh babe. My baby, funny, but I still love you. That wasn't right. So if you care like I care, catch the first streamline, bring yourself back here, oh babe. Oh, my baby, funny, but I still love you. I don't know who is right or who is wrong. All I know is that I'm so tired, so tired of being alone. I miss your loving, you know what I mean. Remember how you used to make me scream, oh babe. My baby, funny, but I still love you. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is a Professor Longhair song. I need that C there. We just imagine that's there. Just transpose it down an octave when you're listening. I don't have a story about this song. You might be glad to hear. Hey now, baby. Hey now, honey child. Hey now, baby. Hey now, honey child. Hey now, baby. Say, little girl, be mine. Know I loved you, followed you all over town. Went round telling everybody that I was your clown. Yes, I loved you, followed you all over town. You told everybody that I was your clown. Passed your house, knocked upon your door. You told a lady upstairs you didn't live there no more. I passed your house, knocked upon your door. You told a lady upstairs you didn't live there no more. Passed your house, knocked upon your door. You told a lady upstairs you didn't live there no more. I passed your house, knocked upon your door. You told a lady upstairs you didn't live there no more. Hey now, baby. Hey now, honey child. Hey now, baby. Hey now, honey child. Hey now, baby. Say, little girl, be mine. Thank you. Thank you very much. Keep kicking my pedal away. I should stop doing that. That's not the one. Oh, that was close. Oh, that's the wrong one too. That's all right. I might get the words right anyway. This is another Ray Charles song. I gambled on your love, babe, and I got a losing hand. I gambled on your love, baby, and I got a losing hand. Your ways keep changing like the shifting desert sand. Oh, they've gone. I thought I'd be a king, baby. Baby, you could be my queen. I thought I'd be a king, baby. Baby, you could be my queen. But you used me for your joker, and I thought that your deal was clean. Way you did me pretty, baby, I declare I never understand. Way you did me pretty, baby, I declare I never understand. I gambled on your love, baby. Hey, and I got a losing hand. Thank you.
Jesse Dean Freeman, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And while you're clapping, Richard McDonald. So we're going to take we're going to take a little break, but while we're having a break, we've got a fantastic raffle prize at the end here. We've got there's Greg. What have we got up there? We've got a bottle of wine.
Bottle of JC Panel Shiraz worth about $40 and a set of 3 Arbor Spring Blues posters from this year and the 2 prior years, all signed.
Collectors.
Toilet wall.
Oi. Collector's editions. Fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, all of the money goes back to pay to put these shows on. Adelaide Roots and Blues Association is a not-for-profit association made up of people just like you. And if you're not a member, seriously consider, if you love this music, the roots and the blues, becoming a member, because it really helps us to do what we do. And we're always looking for good quality committee members as well, I might add. Yes. So we're going to take a short break. Make sure you see Greg. I think you're going to be coming around. Oh, actually, no, and maybe Erica as well is selling some raffle tickets there. So grab a raffle ticket and we'll be back very soon.